Hey everyone, it's Eclipse here with your Monday video for the Epic Quad, and this week's theme is going to be things that I will never do again. So I'm going to give you a terrible list of 5 different things that I am never going to do again. I have learned and I will never ever do them again. Alright, we'll start with number 5. This is in order from worst to worster. That's not really a word. Okay, so the number 5 thing that I will never do again is ride the teacup or anything that spins with Liz. Let me tell you why, okay? Liz, I don't know what it is. I think she's just a little bit homicidal. Something along those lines. She likes to torture people. Okay, not exactly. But whenever you get in the teacup with Liz and you say, okay, but don't spin it too fast. And she's like, oh, I won't spin it too fast. And the next thing you know, she grabs a hold of the wheel and she's yanking it around and around, and suddenly you're up against the wall of the teacup. You're going, oh no, what did I sign up for here? I can't get out. Stop the ride, please. I'm going to throw up. Oh my gosh. Oh. And every time I get off, I have the most terrible vertigo, and I say I will never do it again. And then what do? Next time we're at the theme park, we go and we get in the teacup again. And I'm like, okay, this time, please, don't spin it too much, okay? Let's just relax, enjoy our time in the teacup. Okay, sure, whatever, Eclipse, we'll go ahead and do that. Not spin, spin. Oh my gosh. Terrible, it makes me feel dizzy. I don't know why anyone invented the teacup or any ride like that, because like, who enjoys being spent so much around that you feel like you're gonna puke? Like, who enjoys that nasty feeling in your stomach and in your head, and you have to take like a bunch of like pain pills and drink a bunch of water? I mean, like, no one enjoys that feeling. The bunch of homicidal people got together and invented this invention called the teacup ride. Not really, I'm being a little bit over dramatic, but it still sucks and I'm never going to do it again. You hear me, Liz? Never again. Alright, the next one is I'm never going to eat anything with the word hot or thunder in it. Let me tell you why, okay? I am very white. Okay, I know that there's many white people who can have spicy food, but I can't have spicy food. It burns. I don't even care. Like, people will say, hey, try this, and I'll be like, is it spicy? They'll be like, no, it's not spicy at all. Go ahead, try it. I try it, my mouth is on fire, okay, on fire. Like hell is inside my mouth, burning. Okay, well, that's a little bit too far, but I just can't take it. I can't stand it. I have no tolerance for hot spicy foods. I've tried hot tamales, I've tried hot chips, you know, the Cheetos, and I can't do it, not even a little tiny bite. I was at this cheese shop, I guess you would call it, cheese shop. I really like cheese, and I was sampling all the different types of cheeses there, and they had this one, it was called Thunderjack cheese, and I was like, oh, okay, I'll try that, thinking nothing about what thunder might mean. And I just have a sample of it, you know, yeah, that's good. This is definitely cheese. And then pain, like literal pain, like every cell in my body is about to burst. Pain in my face, man. And you know what? There's no water around for me to drink. So I'm rushing down the aisle, grabbing as many cheese samples as I can and popping them into my mouth, trying so hard to get the heat out of my mouth because it burns so much. I just can't take heat, man. And you know what? We went to this Mexican restaurant down the way, and my friends said, hey, Eclipse, why don't you try the green sauce? And I said, okay, I'll try the green sauce. Everyone says the green sauce isn't that hot. They said it's the red sauce that's hot. So I tried the green sauce. Just one little bite, you know, on a chip. Not too bad. And then it's just slowly fades into this deep gnawing pain in my tongue. And I'm sitting there like this, oh my gosh. I drank like a whole glass of water, and it took me about 15 minutes for the pain to go away. And then for my birthday, they thought it would be hilarious to go ahead and buy me a bottle of the green sauce and make me taste test it at my birthday party. I have such wonderful friends. The next one on my list, this is number 3. In the 6th grade, I joined band class because for some reason I was led to believe that I would get to play the guitar. That didn't happen. So, you know, they tried you out on all the different instruments to see what you could play, even though they barely gave you instructions on how to play it. I couldn't play any of the instruments that I wanted correctly. So they stuck me with, you can either play the baritone or the clarinet. And I'm like, stupid. Well, baritone sounds like farts, so I guess I'll choose the clarinet. So I'm playing the clarinet, okay? I spent about half a semester in this class in the 6th grade, and I quit because I hate the clarinet, okay? Every time I played that thing, it squeaked so bad, and it was just so terrible that I tied last chair with 3 other people. Like, they literally went, okay, your first chair, second chair, third chair, fourth chair, and the rest of you just tied last chair. Like, what? What? Okay, whatever. So apparently I really, really sucked at the clarinet. Why'd you tell me to play it then? I hated it. I hated that class. Our band instructor would say that our whole section sounded like a bunch of farts. Like, thanks, okay, whatever. It's our fault that we don't know how to play the instruments. So I quit that. Never again playing the clarinet. I hate it. It squeaks. And, like, you know, kudos to you who can actually play it and have patience with it. But no, I can't. Nope, not again. This next one, I kind of feel dumb that this even has to be on this list, but I will never again lick a frozen pole in the middle of winter, okay? Back in, like, elementary school age, me and my friends, we were like, oh, we'll try that. It's just a myth. Your tongue doesn't really stick to it. Okay, whatever. So we go and, you know, there's a fence in my backyard that's metal, and we lick the, you know, the pole of the fence. Well, I guess I didn't do it quite right because my tongue didn't stick to it. My lips did. My bottom lip did. And no. It was my tongue got stuck to it. And it hurt, but I had to rip it off. My friend, her bottom lip got stuck to the fence. And she's saying, go get some hot water and pour it on here so you can get me off. And I'm like, I don't know what was wrong with me, but I chose, instead of to go get the water, I just took her and ripped her off the fence, and her mouth was bleeding. Oh, it was terrible. And my tongue, like, hurt. Like, it was like I ripped off a layer of skin off my tongue, if your tongue had skin. Whatever. And I couldn't really taste right for a while, so that was interesting. Don't do that, kids. It's not a myth. You will really get stuck to that pole. That sounds kind of awkward. The last thing, number 1 thing that I will never do again is stand in the middle of the crowd, like the middle front of the crowd, at a show during a breakdown. Let me explain why, okay? This is a metal band up there playing. In fact, it was a band that, they were all my friends, I knew them, and they were playing, and so we were kind of like standing in the middle-ish. Well, the stage was really low to the ground, so you couldn't really get against the stage because you would be like right against the people. So yeah, I mean, it was only like 2 feet off the ground. So, you know, I tried to get as close to the stage as I could to avoid the mosh pit. Well, I wasn't close enough, so all of a sudden the breakdown hits, and it feels like I was thrown into like a blender of like horses or something. Anyways, that's my 5 things for 5 things that I will never do again. That's my 5 things I'll never do again. And I've been forgetting to do this. My high of the week. I gotta think about this. My high of the week, this is technically last week, I guess. I got to see Skillet in 3rd Day, and I think that's about it. I don't think I really did much of anything last week. And my low of the week has to be having to work a 10-hour shift and then having to work a half shift on my day off. That's kind of rough. Okay, well, I'll see you next time, guys. Look forward to seeing you next Monday. Bye.